Attempting to recapitalize what all we have seen in chapter 6. We have not seen many slokas, we have seen 6. To be exact, the number 1 sloka, 29 to 32 slokas. So the number 1 sloka is very special. You know what we have read, that anasrita karmapalam karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha na niragnir na chakriyaha. This is very special sloka in the sense, even if you perform your duties without attaching any importance to the results or the fruits of the work, you are not exempted, you are not relieved of your responsibility in performing your traditional rights and the socially assigned duties. That is what we have read. That is the main message of that. And we have interpreted na niragnihi, na chakriyaha, that portion we have said that the person, even though he is independent on the fruits of the work he is performing, he is not without the desire to keep on improving, and he is also will be readily responding to anything that goes wrong or wherever the quality of the product is to be modified. So the customer orientation and the keep on the quality improvement strategies are indirectly mentioned in this sloka. That's what we were telling. In that respect, this sloka is very special. Then we have seen sloka number 29. So you will see from here, Krishna is talking about the yogis. So in the 29th sloka, so we saw Sarvabhutastamatmanam Sarvabhutani Chatmani Ikshate Yoga Yuktatma Sarvatra Samadarsanaha. The simple meaning we discussed was a person who is able to see in all living things the super consciousness, and who is able to see everything in the super consciousness will be having will be visioning everything equally, and he will not treat anyone with disparity. That is the meaning of this sloka, and it is very important, we said. Then the next sloka is also very interesting, but the thinking is similar as we were talking that way. Yo mam pasyati sarvatra sarvam cha mahi pasyati tasyaham na pranasyami sa cha me na pranasyati. So earlier sloka sarva bhutasthamatmanam. In this, everything, that bhuta means, if you have to understand the living things, but here in everything, that's how we should understand. So it is sarvatra sarvam mai pachati, sarvam cha mai pasyati. So everything is in Swami, and in everything Swami is there. Like that we are understanding. So there in sloka 29, there was a mention of living things only, but here non-living things are also included. So in such a person who is able to see me in everything and everything in me, Krishna says, or the superconscious says, that there will be no occasion when we are not in touch. We will be always in touch, and there is no chance for us to be lost for each other, was the mentioning. That was the 30th sloka, and we have seen the next sloka also, that is 31st sloka, that is going to appear now. So in 31st sloka, so in this, Sarvabhutastitam Yomam Bhajati Ekatvam Astitah Sarvata Vartamanopi Sayogi Mayi Vartate. It may sound the same what we have seen earlier also, because Tasyaham na pranasyami, Sacha me na pranasyati. In what way it is different from Sayogi Mayi Vartate. So there seems to be no difference. But what is here is Tas sarva bhutasthitham gyomam bhajati ekatvam. The verb bhajati comes here, and we were explaining that bhajati means doing everything for the gods, pleasing the God only. It is not just a chanting, doing some religious rituals in front of God. That is also a bhajati. But more importantly, in the case of yogi, bhajati means doing everything in the name of God, and everything he is doing is a duty assigned by God to him. That is called the bhajanti. So every activity is considered a divine activity, and such a person, so Krishna says, Sarvata Vartamanopi Sayogi Mai Vartate. So in the last sloka, in 32nd sloka, what you have seen is Atma Upam Gena Sarvatra Samam Pasyati Arjuna Sukham Va Yadiva Dukkam Sayogi Paramo Mataha. Here Krishna says, which yogi I am considered the best. So this is also very important. And the first line, Atma Upamgena Sarvatra Samam Pasyati. A person who is able to see himself in everything. So there will not be any difference between people if it happens. And such a person who is able to feel the experience of others in case of distress or in case of pleasure, what is the kind of experience they are going to undergo is also understood by the yogi. Such a yogi is the best, is the highest, is the superior according to me. That is what Krishna says. So try to follow these things. It is very difficult, but certain things like doing everything in the name of Lord and doing everything considering as a divine service assigned to you by the Lord will be the simple and best way of performing and being happy about it. And the message from the first sloka also. So even though you feel that you don't expect or you are not dependent on the fruits of the work you are performing, but don't ever believe that you are relieved of your duties that are assigned by the society to you and your traditional duties. You are not relieved, you have to perform them. So like that you will understand. So with this we conclude this recap on chapter 6, and thank you. Hare Krishna. You know,